Welcome back. This is Cookie Killer for the very first mod showcase that I plan on doing. It is the Primal Nemesis mod premium by MrChaos. This mod adds a large amount of variations with a variety of special abilities. We're starting off with the volcanic dodo here, and as you can see, its special ability is to fire off fireballs. And then I don't get myself stuck. Next up is the Bionic, and this one is a Rex. There are different variations of every single dinosaur, and every single one of them shares its element or type's attacks. And he fires off massive explosions. I apologize if it lags a little, as my console does not seem to enjoy the single player of this very much. We have the godly tier here, and I'm going to have to try and drag him out or spawn something in, as he does not seem to want to let me saddle him for some reason. Just give me a moment. I'm pretty sure I can find something to make him attack. His attack is similar to the Earth element, however, it is vastly more powerful. They are called godly for a reason. You may also just try this as well. Since I am in creative, I don't know why I'm running around looking for something. And here we go. You can see his attack fires off rock spikes in all directions in a very wide area. And the next element we'll be looking at is nature. And it seems I'm going to need a saddle for that one as well, so give me one. Don't forget the blueprint here. This does allow you to upgrade the dino, I believe. I haven't messed with it too much to know for certain. I may end up doing a part 2 as I learn more from using this mod myself. For now, I'm focusing a little on the special attacks of the dinos and what they can do. You can see this one drops vine bombs. I forgot to tell the Krakenos to stop following. See it burst in a little vine there. And that's his special attack. They do nature damage. Next on the list is this one, and it seems I do not need... I don't know why I'm writing sideways. I think my character forgot how to sit. Is the Celestial. And this bee has a very wide-arcing, multi-shot attack. It's extremely devastating. Multiple explosions all the way through. they're pretty easy to spot when you're hunting them, but getting caught in this blast zone, especially when you're not prepared, is instant death. There is no surviving that. And the last one I have prepared here, I'll have to go look for a frost one, is the demonic. And in my opinion, this one, outside of the godly and celestial, are one of the most powerful. And this little guy is essentially a wide arcing carpet bomb, followed by a little bit of napalm. They're extremely devastating, which, as you can see all the fire around me, that is in fact why I call them one of the strongest. Now, before I go looking for the frost and show off some of the titans, as they're tameable as well, though I'm not going to be doing any taming with that. Uh, these are the structures that come with this, as well as the tiers of armor you can make, as you will need to have the upper tiers in order to tame and combat with the other dinos that this mod is going to add. It does have some early on stuff, such as cloth, that you can make in order to make yourself a little more able to take out the alphas and the apex, which is a good thing, because you will need their hide a lot. You can also get the items that you can see here on my screen on the list to get different element type Titan eggs. And you can also see all the different elements that there are. And over here is where you'll make your ingots in order to craft uh, better gear and weapons, as there are bronze. Uh, there, yeah, there's brass, bronze, and steel in weapons, as well as farming tools such as hatchets and pickaxes to help you. Here's where you'll make essence that you need for consumables such as healing potions and narcotics, which you can make special narcotics for each element and creature type that will be extra effective against that type. This also acts as a mortar and pestle and allows you to make the vanilla things that are not part of this mod, but the basic game itself. So that in itself is also helpful, as everything's rolled into one. But the different kibbles here will tell you what each one is for, as well as what you need, and the stronger the creature, the more you're going to need to create whatever you need in order to tame them, or whatever kibble they'll eat for taming. Now, as far as I know from messing with this, the kibble is the only way to tame these without force taming, and you have to be an admin or in single player for that, or running your own dedicated non-dedicated server, I should say. Now right here we have the gold flak, which actually came from a different mod that's from the Dino shop, which is a mod I've already discussed that I use frequently. I do enjoy it. I don't believe it actually helps as much as it looks like it does when it comes to not getting mauled by these dinos, however. The top tier in flak for this mod is actually the one I'm wearing. It is the steel, and it does offer the best resistance to all of the elements that these lovely new dinos add. I'm going to fly around and see if I can find the ones I was missing, the Frost and the Hydro. So that we can take a look at their abilities as well. If I realize I've missed anything, I will probably make a part 2 to this mod at some point to cover the rest of what I've missed. But for now, I'm mostly just showcasing the different elements you can get. They are rather enjoyable. Down there you can see the special attack of the Hydro. He will summon water tornadoes, which do phenomenal amounts of damage. And that is just a regular wyvern. Apologize for coughing into the mic. Over here we have a celestial, which I believe we've already seen in the bee. They've got one of the worst attacks that are. Over here you can see this one is an actual electric. Apologize, I was missing more than one. Or more than two. But you can see them doing their damage as well. I think I missed it when I tried to force tame. Yeah, I'm still missing him. The poor bird is actually getting mauled by quite a few different things, you can see. I'm still attempting to force tame it to show off the electrical abilities. Looks like I may have managed it, so now I just gotta get on him. I'm not the best at grabbing hold of flyers when they're flying around. Here we go. The RG is electrical. We'll show off that attack a little bit. Thought I could actually get it to fire off. Seem I'm having trouble doing that. My apologies. I may have to find another one to attempt it with, or at least give a visual on. Over here we have a Frost Krakenos. Looks like I may have already taken this one, so I can show off his special ability. When he pounds the ground with his claw, he will fire off ice spikes into the ground. As far as I know, it doesn't matter which claw, just that he pounds the ground and the ice will pop out, otherwise it's just his basic claw attack. I may have forgotten this structure. I did place it down here. I think I intended to try and show this one off. This is the boss altar in which you can summon the special bosses for this mod. This is part of the Primal Nemesis. I haven't figured out how to use it, so chances are there's going... Oh, never mind, there we go. There's going to be a part 2 for this if I can't get it right. Or I will show off the different summons, most likely in a part 2 for this mod. But you can see the different bosses and element types that correspond to them. And there are quite a few. They go up to very high levels. They are insane in their damage and incredibly difficult. So do not summon these wonderful fights unless you are absolutely sure. These things will wreck large groups of dinos and then move on to ruin your entire day. Definitely place that far off from your base, like on the other side of the map perhaps, because if they are close enough to your base, they will most likely level the entire thing and leave you wishing you could pick up your stuff, which, depending on how hard you worked, and you will have to work hard without using uh, console commands for those summons, it's going to be a lot of wasted time and having to start over if they destroy everything you have. So be careful and be smart with summoning those. The challenge in every single one of them is a lot of fun. Uh, the overall difficulty that this mod does add to your gameplay is going to create a challenge even from the get-go, as a lot of these dinos, even at the low levels, do spawn in the easy spawn areas on any map. What map you're playing on depends on what will spawn out of their mod, as they have set it to be compatible with other maps. However, uh, however, uh, they do recommend playing this this mod on the center, as that is what it seems like they originally intended it for. I have an electrical griffin here. I'm going to see if I can show off his actual attack here, or special attack a little bit. So you can see the electric field he creates. Does a very fair amount of damage. You can see it over there hitting the Hydro. Rex over there for about 7,000 every couple of ticks. These dinos do more damage as you go up. It'll only get harder to tame each one. And much like I've mentioned about the Dino Shop mod that I do enjoy a lot myself, is while it is not as easy as it looks to get them, the reward is absolutely worth it. Now, before I end this video, I do want to show you some of the Titans, so hopefully I can fly around and show off at least one without the game crashing on me, as it really doesn't seem to like you flying around much, even when I try to take it easy. These Titans do spawn in different locations within each map and at different elemental tiers. Over here we have a nature one. If we watch him for a minute, you can probably see him fire off his special ability. He has ground slam, as you just saw, and this one here is his special elemental. It covers a large area, and they will easily do into the 100,000s of damage. So be prepared when you plan on going up to tame one of these, as they are tameable. But it will be one of the hardest tames you've ever managed outside of the demonic, celestial, and godly tier. I would definitely say they're the fourth hardest in this mod to get a hold on. But that being shown, there are as many Titan elements as there are Dino elements, and that is all the more challenge for anyone that's looking for it. I do feel the mod could be a little cheaper, but it is definitely worth what you pay. So that is a bright side. I am of the opinion that it could be cheaper because I personally feel like if it's not a map, it should be under $10. But again, that is my opinion. And if it's not shared, that's okay. Either way, it is definitely worth supporting the creator as they do very, very fine work, as you can see for yourself. But I'm gonna leave off for now. Uh, so take care, have a good day, and see y'all in the next one.